Hey there folks, just wanted to show you all something I did for one of my classes. It's a game design class in which we use GameSalad to develop um, little games for like iOS and Android is what they would typically be used for, but we just use them on the computer just, to turn into class. But as you can see, this is a little colorful kids game I made that the assignment was to make a clock game, a time game where kids could learn how to tell time, and then the rest of it was up to us. We just had to follow some criteria. So all the artwork and everything, the clock, the hands, the uh, the way the font is, the button itself, it's all custom made. I made all of this using Photoshop and Illustrator, and I'm just teaching myself how to use these things while making little games as well. So this is like my first really good game, at least to me. It's a really good game. My other ones were kind of like just, do the bare bones of what the criteria were and turn it in. But this one I kind of went overboard and just did all this artwork and everything for it too. So, as you can see, when I hit the button, it pushes down. And I did that with Photoshop. I created two versions of each button, one where it's embossed up and one where it's embossed down, and then I just changed the image in GameSalad when you click on it to from one to the other and then back again to make it look like it was pushed in and then came back out. So the first mode is free play mode, where all you do is just tap or click depending on what device you're playing on, and hold to move the hour and minute hands around the clock. So hit begin, and you get here, and all this is you can just pull the hands around with the cursor or your finger and just change the time. It just displays up here what the time is. So you could do 4:05, which the parameters are a little wonky as far as the hour hand goes, because anywhere from 4 to 5 is 4. So, I mean, I'm sure there's a way to fix that, but it wasn't a part of the criteria for the assignment. Although if I were to upload this to, one of the app stores for kids to play, then maybe then I would definitely want to fix that. So, but that's all this first one is just, free play. You just move the hands and it changes what time it is. Then you can tap over here to play Match the Time, which is more of a game. And all you do is just you match what it says right here. So right now it says 10:48. So you move the hands to, let's see, you got 48, and then you can do 10, which anywhere within this range would work. I mean, more realistically, it'd probably be like around here somewhere by now. But I mean, you can just throw it in there somewhere and then hit check, and it checks to see if it matches. In this case, it did. So good job. Play again. You can click on that. It resets the scene with a different time this time. So if someone were to do, 9:09, let's say they did, 7:09, and they did check. Comes back, sorry, that's incorrect. Do you want to play again? And they can just keep going back and forth, or, over and over again. Just a real simple little game I made for class, and I want to kind of fine-tune it and see if I can get it up on the App Store and maybe have some people buy it for their children, because I know kids nowadays are using iPads and whatnot to, keep them busy during the day. So, yeah, I just wanted to show that to more than just my friends and family on Facebook, because I have shown it to them already, but I wanted to let other people know, what kind of things I work on other than just YouTube and going to school. I mean, this is kind of the stuff I'm going to be getting into now. So I'll try to post more as I do more independent things from now on. And I would love to get your feedback or your opinions, maybe ideas. If you guys want to see something, I can go through it. I can even record myself doing it in GameSalad. Because like if I go back here to the editor, you've got, let's see, the button here. If you go here, hold on. Let me get to the actual prototype. So the button has a rule in the background that says, let me make this bigger. It's easier to see. All right. First rule says when all the following are happening. So when touch is pressed, so when someone presses it with the mouse cursor, and it's inside the image, or if they touch it with their finger, then it does something. It sets the image to start button down, which is what I was talking about before, how there's two versions of each picture to make it look like it's actually being pressed down. It does that, and then after a quarter of a second, it sets it back to the original picture. It also, after 1 second, goes to the next scene, so that's how that works. You go to play, quarter of a second it comes back, and then after 1 second you go to the next scene. So that's how that stuff works, and like I said, I'll show more things in the future, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.